just breathing in, letting the world slow down. Yeah, yeah. The city sleeps but I'm awake, finding peace in the breaks I take. Lamplight glowing on the page, step outside the mental cage. No rush, no race, just the flow, yeah. Letting the calm feelings grow. Midnight focus, clear and true. Just me, the music and the view. Smooth vibes washing over me, yeah. Drifting on a soulful sea. The coffee cup is warm in hand, finally starting to understand that quiet moments hold the key to unlocking who we wanna be. The bassline walks a gentle line, everything is gonna be fine. Put the worries on the shelf, reconnecting with myself. Soft snare rolling, guitar hums, waiting for the morning drum. Stay focused, yeah. Midnight soul, fading out now. Yeah. Yeah. Corner seat. Yeah. Smell of roasted beans in there, people passing without a care. Laptop open, mind is sharp, strings playing like a harp. Focus mode is turning on, distractions are entirely gone. Coffee shop corner, my retreat, watching the world from my seat. Smooth jazz vibes in the soul, making me feel in control. Whoa, whoa. Barista laughs, a gentle sound. Inspiration can be found in the simple things we see, living in this melody. The bass is walking, taking steps, revealing all the concepts. Caffeine kick, mellow mood, nothing here to intrude. Just the work and just the flow, letting the creativity grow. Corner seat. My little world, stay a while.
Sunlight creeping through the curtains, slow. No alarm clock, nowhere we gotta go. Your head resting on my chest, so light. This Sunday morning feels so right. coffee can't wait another hour. Let's stay tangled in these sheets. World outside has lost its power. When your heart beats, all I need. Sunday morning slow, take your time. Your love is the only thing on my mind. No rush, no worry, just this glow. Living life on Sunday morning slow. Let the hours drift away. In your arms is where I'll stay. Lazy kisses and your sleepy eyes. Every moment's a sweet surprise. Phones on silent, world's on pause. This feeling needs no applause. Breakfast in bed sound nice, but I'd rather hold you tight. These simple moments feel like paradise. Everything's just Sunday morning slow. Take your time. Your love is the only thing on my mind. No rush, no worry, just this flow. Living life on Sunday morning slow. Let the hours drift away. In your arms is where I'll stay. Monday's coming, but who cares? We got now, we got here. Let's make this moment last forever. Nothing else could be Sunday morning slow. Take your time. Your love is the only thing on my mind. No rush, no worry, just this flow. Living life on Sunday morning slow. Let the hours drift away. In your arms is where I'll stay. Sunday morning, you and me. This is how life's meant to be. Sunday morning, you and me. This is how life's meant to be. Sketching out my future on these blueprint plans. Building my tomorrow with these two hands. Every line intentional, every measurement precise. Creating my own paradise. Foundations gotta be laid right. Working through the day and night. Architecting my own fate. Building something truly great. Blueprint plans spread out before me. Designing my own story. Room for growth and room for love. Everything I've dreamed of. Blueprint plans, I'm the designer. Future's looking finer. Walls of strength and windows of light. Doors that open to what's right. Structure, sound, and vision clear. No more living in fear. Measuring twice, cutting once. Taking nothing up to chance. Building from the inside out. This is what I'm all about.
Sitting at the cafe, window seat, watching the people on the street. My reflection hovering like a ghost over the things that matter most. Sipping tea and thinking deep, promises that I mean to keep. Reflections in glass, showing the truth, fading visions of the days of youth, but seeing clarity in the eyes beneath the gray and cloudy skies. Reflections in glass, yeah. The city moves in a double view. One is false and one is true. I see myself in the passers-by, some low and some flying high. We're all connected in this scene, part of the same big machine. Reflections in glass, showing the truth, fading visions of the days of you. We're seeing clarity in the eyes beneath the gray and cloudy skies. Reflections in glass. Who do you see? Who do you see? Is it really me? Clear vision. Yeah. Who do you see? Who do you see? Is it really me? Clear vision. Yeah. Come here. Let me hold you. Yeah. Yeah. Cold wind blowing out the door, but we ain't worried about that no more. Fireplace crackling, burning slow, soaking in the afterglow. Arms around you, holding tight, keeping away the chill of the night. Safe inside this warm embrace, my favorite hiding place. Heart to heart, chest to chest, put the weary world to rest in a warm embrace. Ooh, embrace. No, don't need words to make it clear. Everything is right when you are here. Safety found in a pair of arms, protected from the outer harms. Breathing in a rhythm set for two. Nobody else, only you. Let the storm rage on outside. Here our hearts are open wide, shielded by the love we make, a bond that isn't gonna break. Safe inside this warm embrace, my favorite hiding place. Heart to heart, chest to chest, put the weary world to rest in a warm embrace. Hold on, embrace. Hold on, never let go. So warm, so safe. Sunday morning vibe. Sunlight peeking through the window pane, washing away the stress and the rain. Coffee brewing, the aroma is sweet. Slippers on my feet, feeling incomplete. Hey. Perfect in this moment, nothing to do. Just a lazy day meant for me and you. It's that Sundays, living in the slow lane. No more running, no more dealing with the pain. Just soft soul music playing on the radio, letting the good vibrations grow and grow. Easy living, ooh, easy living. Read a book, maybe write a line or two. Thinking about the love that pulls us through, yeah. The strings swell up, lifting up my mood. Everything is gentle, nothing is rude. A sanctuary built within these walls. Answering only when the spirit calls. Recharge the soul, recharge the soul. Make the spirit whole, make it whole. Take a deep breath and let it out. That's what this day is all about. It's that Sundays, living in the slow lane. Yeah, no more running, no more dealing with the pain. Just soft soul music playing on the radio, oh, letting the good vibrations grow and grow. Sundays, take it slow, just relax. No rush tonight. Let's take our time. The scenic route. Work is done, sunny, dipping low. Got that golden hour, twilight glow. Could take the highway, be there in 10. But I wanna feel this breeze again. Turn down the street with the old oak trees, feeling the evening set me at ease. Taking the long way home tonight. Everything looking soft and bright. Just me and the music and the road, letting go of the heavy load on a long way home. Passing the park where the children play, thinking about the events of the day. Decompressing with every turn of the wheel. This kind of freedom is something you feel. enjoy the ride. Yeah, yeah. Tuning in to frequencies that match my own. Never felt so understood, I'm not alone. Our wavelengths align in perfect harmony. This connection's deeper than what eyes can see. Radio waves traveling through space until they found your special place. No static interference here, your signal's coming through so clear. Wavelength connection, soul to soul. You complete and make me whole, vibrating on the same frequency. This is synchronicity. Wavelength connection, running deep, a bond we'll always keep. Energy flowing, make between you and me. Quantum entanglement, we're meant to be. Miles apart but never far away. Our wavelengths find each other every day. Oh, resonating in perfect time. Your rhythm matching mine, cosmic dance of give and take. This bond nothing can break. Wavelength connection, soul to soul. You complete and make me whole, vibrating on the same frequency. This is synchronicity. Yeah. Wavelength connection, running deep, a bond we'll always keep. Some might call it chemistry, I call it destiny. When two souls find their match, that's the kind of love you can't detect. Wavelength connection, soul to soul. You complete and make me whole, vibrating on the same frequency. This is synchronicity. Like connection, running deep, a bond we'll always keep. Broadcasting love on our private stage. You communicate, no words needed to convey what our wavelengths wanna say. Connection stronger every day. On this frequency we'll stay. Tuned in forever, me and you. Our wavelength connection true. Never changing this channel through. Always connecting me and you. Yeah. Yeah. Sun coming up, feels so soft, like velvet. Light peeking through the blinds on the window pane, washing away the stress and the yesterday rain. The coffee brewing, that aroma fills the air. I run my fingers through my messy hair. It's a brand new start, a brand new day. Watching the darkness just fade away. Just letting the morning feelings grow. The world is waking up in a gentle hue. Sky turning from black to a baby blue. I find my center, I find my ground in this quiet peace that I have found. Let the world spin fast outside, and here we let the moments glide. Just smooth, just slow, letting the good feelings flow. Ooh, this velvet morning feels so fine, feels so glad that this moment is finally mine. Far soft and easy, the way it should be. A velvet morning setting me free. Baby, baby, so soft, so smooth. Yeah.
Sleep now. Rest.
The day is done, the work is through. Nothing left for us to do. Eyelids heavy, breathing deep, falling into velvet sleep. The music fades to a whisper. Kiss the night, miss her, drifting away to dreamland, walking on the sand. Soulful lullaby for you, honest and true. Let the subconscious take the wheel. Process how you feel. Recharge the battery of life in the internal strife. Softest notes of the night, everything is alright. Tomorrow brings another chance, another song, another dance. But for now, just let it be. Float on the sea. Good night. Good night. Drifting. Gone. Gone. Ooh, easy. Ooh, just keep it easy. Calendar is blank today. Through the schedule far away, just the couch and a melody floating soft snare hitting on the beat, making this revolution's complete. Easy Sunday, nothing to do, just vibrating with the view. No myth-based spirits calming down. Best feeling in this town. Read a book, turn a page, stepping off the busy stage. Guitar riffs on the room, chasing away any gloom. My voice is steady, my heart is light. Everything feels so right. Let the world spin outside. I'm just enjoying the ride. In this bubble of peace, where the stress is easy Sunday. Just breathe, keep it smooth. Look out far, see the line. Driving slow on the coast road, lightening the heavy load. Ocean blue meets the sky, watching the seagulls fly. The engine hums a quiet tune underneath the afternoon moon. Horizon lines, endless possibility, bringing out the best in me. I'm making so clear inside. Everything is bathed in light. Yeah. Future looks like open space, hey. Running at my own pace. Soft snare keeping time for us. No need to panic or to fuss. Guitar riffs like waves that crash, but soft as a whisper in a flash. The distance calls, but I am here, with no doubt and with no fear. The present moment is the gift. Feel the spirit start to live. Keep driving into the blue.
under constellations bright. You and I beneath the night. The universe is singing song, taking all my breath away. Every star a story told, engine light and hearts of gold in this cosmic symphony. You're the melody for me. Starlight serenade, playing just for us tonight. Dancing in the Milky Way, everything feels right. Starlight serenade, wishes written in the sky. Hold you close and drift away underneath the starlight serenade. Moon is glowing silver white, painting dreams across the night. Your eyes reflect infinity. This moment's all I need. Shooting stars go racing by. Make a wish and close your eyes in this vast and endless space. Found my home in your embrace. Starlight serenade, playing just for us tonight. Dancing in the Milky Way, everything feels right. Starlight serenade, wishes written in the sky. Hold you close and drift away underneath the starlight serenade. Galaxies may come and go, but this love will always glow, written in the stars above. This eternal boundless love. Starlight serenade, playing just for us tonight. Dancing in the Milky Way, everything feels right. Starlight serenade, wishes written in the sky. Hold you close and drift away underneath the starlight serenade. Hey, stars keep singing, our hearts keep ringing. Starlight serenade, hey, forever and always. Following ancient paths that lead to you, trading my heart for something true. Caravan of dreams across the sand, searching for your promised land. Miles and miles of open road, carrying this heavy load. But every step brings me closer still to the love that gives me thrills. On these silk roads I'm traveling far, guided by your northern star. Through deserts and through mountains high, my love for you will never die. Silk roads leading me back home, never meant to be alone. Spices and treasures can't compare to the richness of your care. Stories woven like fine thread, You're the journey up ahead. Markets buzzing, colors bright, but you're my only light. Trading everything I own for a love I've never known. On these silk roads I'm traveling far, guided by your northern star. Through deserts and through mountains high, my love for you will never die. Silk roads leading me back home, never meant to be alone. Oh yeah, east to west and back again, through the storm and through the rain. Every road I've ever known leads me back to you, my home. On these silk roads I'm traveling far, guided by your northern star. Through deserts and through mountains high, my love for you will never die. Silk roads leading me back home, never meant to be alone.
Dusty records in a wooden crate. Found your love song, must be fate. Needle drops and the crackle starts, taking me back to where you stole my heart. Analog warmth fills the room like your sweet perfume. These old melodies remind me of everything we used to be. Spinning vintage vinyl all night long. Every track's our favorite song. Let the music take us back in time, when you were yours and I was mine. Vintage vinyl plays our story true. Every groove reminds me of you. Flip the record to the B-side now. Memories flooding in somehow. That old turntable knows our truth, keeps us connected to our youth. Horns and strings in perfect harmony, like you and me. This classic sound never gets old, like the love that we hold. Spinning vintage vinyl all night long. Every track's our favorite song. Let the music take us back in time, when you were yours and I was mine. Vintage vinyl plays our story true. Every groove reminds me of you. Modern life moves way too fast, but these records always last. In this moment we can stay, let the vinyl play. Spinning vintage vinyl all night long. Every track's our favorite song. Let the music take us back in time, when you were yours and I was mine. Vintage vinyl plays our story true. Every groove reminds me of you. Yeah. Need a lift but love plays on. In my heart you're never gone.
Let's down low tonight. Hold you close and hold you tight. Moving to our own sweet beat. Body language incomplete, yeah. No words needed, just your touch. This feeling means so much. Heart to heart and skin to skin. Let this moment pull us in. Slow dance with me, like we've got all the time. Your body speaks to me in rhythm and in rhyme. Slow dance with me, let the world fade away. Right here is where we're meant to be, swaying in this sweet ballet. Ooh. Your breath warm against my neck. Every move feels so perfect. Lost inside this tender groove. Nothing left for us to prove. Just surrender to the feeling. This connection so revealing. All the love we hold inside comes alive when we collide. Slow dance, like we've got all the time. Your body speaks to me in rhythm and in rhyme. Slow dance with me, let the world fade away. Right here is where we're meant to be, swaying in this sweet ballet. Round and round we go, moving nice and slow. This is what romance should be. You and me in harmony. Slow dance with me, like we got all the time. Your body speaks to me in rhythm and in rhyme. Slow dance with me, let the world fade away. Right here is where we're meant to be, swaying in this sweet ballet. Keep dancing with me, slow and steady. Hold me closely. This is heavenly. Ooh. Close your eyes and drift with me to a place where souls run free, where the impossible comes true. In the world I'm showing you, let your mind just float away. Leave behind the light of day in this space between awake and the dreams we're meant to make. Whispered dreams in the night, painting visions soft and bright. Everything I hope to be, living in these reveries. Whispered dreams take me far, beyond the moon and past the stars. In this sacred sleeping space, I find my perfect place. Colors swirling all around, just the magic and the music. Every worry fades to dust. In these dreams I place my trust. They reveal what my heart knows as my consciousness lets go. Sleeping space, I find my perfect place. Soft and bright, everything I hope to be, living in these reveries. Whispered dreams take me far, beyond the moon and past the stars. In this sacred sleeping space, I find my perfect place. Softly dreaming, gently sleeping. Carry me to where I'm free. Street lights paint gold on the rain slick glass. Another Tuesday slowly slipping past. Got your voice on a loop, a ghost in his room, chasing away the impending gloom. We built our castle, then watched the tide. Now just an echo where love used to hide. Every tick of the clock, a beat of the pain, wondering if we'll ever find that feeling in it. I'm holding on to the smoke that's in your hair, a whispered promise that lingers in the air. Trying to piece together the why and the wind, lost in the memory of way back then. And oh, this midnight's fading slow. Got nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Just the rhythm of the rain and a heart that beats too low. Watching the embers of us lose their glow. This quiet surrender, a feeling I know as the midnight's fading. I'm letting you go. Remember dancing with no music on, just the sound of our breathing till the break of dawn.
Trace the lines in the palm of my hand. Said we were a story no one else could understand. Now I'm reading the chapters all out of place, searching for your smile on a stranger's face. The city's sleeping, but I'm wide awake. For goodness, for heaven, for my own sake, I'm holding on to warmth, the ghost of your touch. Never thought I would end up missing this much. Trying to find a moment the wires got crossed. Everything we had, everything we lost. And this midnight's fading slow. Got nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Just the rhythm of the rain and a heart that beats too low. Watching the embers of us lose their glow. This quiet surrender, a feeling I know as the midnight's fading. Maybe time is a healer, or maybe it's a thief, stealing all the feeling, leaving just the grief. I see the first light starting to creep, a promise, a morning, secrets to keep. Yeah, the midnight's fading, and I'm letting you go. Letting you go now, fading out slow. Just the rhythm of the rain as the colors start to show. Fading, fading and gone. There's a coffee stain on the floor, shaped just like a heart, a relic of a morning and a perfect hopeful start. There's a nail hole in the plaster where our favorite picture hung, a testament to a beautiful and hopeful, happy song we sung. This room has been a witness to the silence and the sound of a love that built a kingdom on the sacred special ground. It's seen the winter arguments, the summer makeup scenes. It knows the truth of who we are behind the social screens. And I'm sitting in the silence, and I'm feeling its embrace. This quiet old familiar, and this memory fills space. And I can't help but wonder if it could say my name. Would it tell me that it's sorry, or that I'm the one to blame? Single secret, it knows all of my regrets. It's a memory I live in that my own heart won't forget. If this room could speak, the windowsill is dusty, I haven't cleaned it in a week. My ambition and my energy are playing hide and seek. This place was once our sanctuary, our refuge from the storm. A place that we could always go to keep our spirits warm. Now the air is cold and heavy, though the heat is turned up high, with the ghost of your last quiet and your unresolved goodbye. And I'm a lonely caretaker of a museum of the past, a beautiful exhibit that was never meant to last. And I'm sitting in the silence, and I'm feeling its embrace, this quiet old familiar, and this memory fills space. And I can't help but wonder if it could say my name. Would it tell me that it's sorry, or that I'm the one to blame? 'Cause if this room could speak, oh, the stories it would tell of the heaven that we found here, and the moment that it fell. It would whisper of the laughter that we shared upon this floor, and the sound of your ignition as you drove off from the door. It holds every single secret, it knows all of my regrets. It's a memory I live in that my own heart won't forget. If this room could speak, oh, 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 if I was our only plaster and the floor is only wood, they can't give me the answers that I wish to God they would. They can only hold the echoes of a life I used to know, and tell me in their silence that it's time for me to go. If this room could speak, it'd say I'm weak. If this room could speak, it'd say don't seek the past, it will not last. Yeah. If this room could speak. Diving deep into indigo waters tonight, where conscious meets the subconscious flight, swimming through the depths of what I know, letting intuition guide where I go. Third eye opening to see beyond what's shown obviously, in this deep blue state of mind, answers that I need to find. Indigo dreams taking me down to where wisdom can be found, deeper than the surface shows. This is where the truth grows. Indigo dreams, mystic space where I can finally see my face. Mysteries unfolding in the darkest blue, ancient knowing through, connected to something greater than myself, spiritual and mental health. Meditation takes me there, floating in the cosmic air. No more questions, only peace, sweet celestial relief. this space I'm not alone. Found my way back home. Indigo dreams taking me down to where wisdom can be found. Deeper than the surface shows, this is where the truth grows. Indigo dreams, mystic space where I can finally see my face. When I wake, I'll still remember this indigo surrender. Sun-kissed skin, salty air, running fingers through your wind-blown hair. Days so long they never seem to end with you. Summer's my best friend, and flip-flops and sundresses blowing. Happiness keeps growing. Every day's a celebration. This is our foundation. Living in an endless summer, life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. Hey, beach bonfires and guitar strings, all the joy that summer brings. Dancing barefoot in the sand. Your love is my wonderland. Oh yeah. Ice cream melting in the heat, moments so sweet. Sunset cruises, midnight swims, where our new life begins. Living in an endless summer, life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. Seasons change, but we'll remain in this sunshine, not the rain. Hold on to this feeling tight. Summer love burns bright. Living in an endless summer, life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. This endless summer never fades. In the memories we've made, forever in this golden light. Our love shines bright. Endless summer in my heart, never wanna be honey-colored light. The day is letting go now, with a soft and easy sigh, and the first stars waking up in the corner of the sky. We're sitting on the porch, we're not saying very much, just communicating with a simple, easy touch. The world can keep on rushing with its hurry and its pace, but we have found our shelter in this quiet, sacred space. And the ordinary houses on our ordinary street look like a perfect painting, so beautiful and sweet. And in this perfect moment, there's nowhere I'd rather be than right here next to you, with you right here next to me. 'Cause we're living in the golden hour, you and I, beneath the magic of a slowly fading pastel sky. And everything feels possible, and everything feels right, as we're wrapped up in the blanket of the coming gentle night. Let's just bottle up this feeling, this moment in the sun, before the day is over, before the day is done, in our golden hour. Yeah. Your head is on my shoulder, your fingers laced in mine, a living, breathing masterpiece of a beautiful design. The breeze is carrying the scent of flowers from the lawn, as we're sitting in the stillness between the day and dawn. I wanna memorize your profile, the way the light hits your face, a perfect work of art in this perfect time and place. 'Cause moments just like this one are so precious and so few, and I'm so grateful I get to spend all of mine with you. And the ordinary traffic on our ordinary street sounds like a gentle rhythm, so beautiful and sweet. And in this perfect moment, there's nowhere I'd rather be than right here next to you, with you right here next to me. 'Cause we're living in the golden hour, you and I, the magic of a slowly fading pastel sky. And everything feels possible, and everything feels right, as we're wrapped up in the blanket of the coming gentle night. Let's just bottle up this feeling, this moment in the sun, before the day is over, before the day is done, in our golden hour. Yeah, when the world gets heavy and the days are cold and gray, I'll close my eyes and come right back to the pacing, soft and slow, casting shadows, gentle glow. In this amber color light, everything feels just right. Turn off all the noise outside. In this moment we can hide from the chaos and the rush. In this peaceful golden hush, by candlelight we find our way through the darkness night to day. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Wax is melting, time moves slow. Nowhere else I need to go. Just your face and amber hues. All I need is here with you. Simple beauty in the flame. Nothing's ever quite the same as these moments that we share. Breathing in the scented air. By candlelight we find our way through the darkness night today. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Ancient light that's warmed the earth, witness love and human worth. Now it lights this space for us, building bridges made of trust. By candlelight we find our way through the darkness night today. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Let it burn slowly, holding you closely. By candlelight, through the night, everything's right. The house is sleeping, everyone's at rest. My motivation's at its very best. The moon is my companion in the dark, igniting my own intellectual spark. The words are flowing and the screen is bright. I'm chasing down an idea in the night. The rest of the world can't wait until the sun. I'm burning the midnight oil, my work's not done. Quiet focus, deep and so serene. The most productive that I've ever been, yeah. There is a magic in these lonely hours to cultivate my own creative powers. And I won't stop until the race is won. Whoa, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Oh, my coffee's cold, but I don't even care. There's an electricity within the air. I'm in the zone, a place I rarely find. You're leaving all screen is glowing me in the darkened room, a digital beacon in the quiet gloom. Lines of code are scrolling past my eyes, a language of logic, of truth and lies. I'm building a world with a click and a key, a silent architect for only me to see. But in the silence I can feel a trace of your memory in this digital space. Your profile picture, a smiling static face, a moment captured from another time and place. And I'm talking to you through the wires and the hum, waiting for an answer that will never come. I'm just a ghost in this machine tonight, searching for connection in the pale blue light, sending out a signal to the empty, endless void, with all the little pieces of my heart you have destroyed. Yeah. It is a lonely conversation, a familiar modern ache for a digital reflection for my own damn sake. Just a ghost in this machine. I see you're online, the little light is green, the most heartbreaking color that I've ever seen. So close and yet so distant, a paradox of pain, a virtual connection that I can't sustain. I type a message, hey, how have you been? And then I delete it and I start again. A cycle of hope and a cycle of doubt, a fire within that I can't put out. Your status update, a happy smiling face, living out a life in some other time and place. And I'm talking to you through the static and the hum, numb to the person that I have become. Just a ghost in this machine tonight, searching for connection in the pale blue light, sending out a signal to the empty, endless void, with all the little pieces of my heart you have destroyed. It's a lonely conversation, a familiar modern ache for a digital reflection for my own damn sake. Just a ghost in this machine. Maybe I should log off, maybe I should disconnect and deal with the reality that I failed to protect. But it's easier to haunt these halls of binary code than to carry on my own this heavy, heavy load. Ghost in this machine. I whisper on the screen, yeah, a ghost in this machine, living in between what is real and what has been. A ghost in this machine. In this machine. Doctor gave the news today. in a voice so calm and low. And he used a lot of words that I will never get to know. The meaning of, the reason for, I didn't really hear. Past the ringing in my own ears, past the buzzing of the fear that the sand inside the hourglass is running out so fast. And the future that I plan for is a future that's the past. And I'm walking through the city and the world looks just the same. But then I see you waiting on the corner of our street, and a feeling that is so profound and bittersweet, sweet, just washes over me, and the fear begins to cease. And I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. 'Cause every moment that I'm with you is on borrowed time, I know. A secret little garden where our feelings get to grow. And I'm gonna treat each second like a precious work of art. And I'm gonna memorize a gentle beating of your heart. 'Cause the future is a luxury that I can't afford to buy. So I'll live inside the beauty of the moment in your eye, on borrowed time, on borrowed time. You asked me how my day was, and I tell you it was fine. And I'm telling you the honest truth, you're a perfect sacred sign. That life is not about the length, it's about the depth and width. A beautiful and fragile and a temporary gift. And I've never seen the color of your eyes look so intense. And everything you say tonight is making perfect sense. And I'm not scared of dying, I'm scared of not to live. I'm scared of not to live every second of the beauty that your presence has to give. And I see you here just waiting on the corner of our street, and a feeling that is so profound and bittersweet, sweet, just washes over me, and the fear begins to cease. And I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. 'Cause every moment that I'm with you is on borrowed time, I know. A secret little garden where our feelings get to grow. And I'm gonna treat each second like a precious work of art. And I'm gonna memorize a gentle beating of your heart. 'Cause the future is a luxury that I can't afford to buy. So I live inside the beauty of the moment in your eye, on borrowed time, oh, yeah. And when my time is over, I will have no sad regrets. For a life of borrowed moments that my own heart won't forget. 'Cause you have taught me how to live, you have taught me how to see the beauty of the moment, for you and also me. Borrowed time, so sublime. This borrowed time is yours and mine. I'm not afraid, the price is paid. Cities alive with electric glow tonight. Neon signs reflecting in your eyes. So bright, walking these streets with you feels surreal. This urban love is something I can feel. Taxis rushing by in yellow streams. We're living in these neon dreams. Skyscrapers touching midnight sky. With you I feel like I can fly. Neon dreams lighting up the dark. You ignited that eternal spark. In this city that never sleeps, your love is the treasure that I keep. Neon dreams, electric soul. With you I'm finally whole. Sidewalk cafes and the buzz of life. Through all the noise, you're crystal clear tonight. Corner shops and late night diners glow. You're the only destination I need to know. Street performers playing soulful songs in this place where we belong. Every corner holds a memory of how you set me free. Neon dreams lighting up the dark. You ignite that eternal spark. In this city that never sleeps, your love is the treasure that I keep. Neon dreams, electric soul. With you I'm finally whole. Bright lights can't outshine what we have here. Your love's the beacon that makes everything clear. In this concrete jungle we found paradise. Every moment with you feels so nice. So neon dreams lighting up the dark. You ignited that eternal spark. In this city that never sleeps, your love is the treasure that I keep. Neon dreams, electric soul. With you I'm finally whole. Neon fades, but we shine on. Our love's the greatest city song. There's a digital ghost of a man I used to be, locked inside an old account I can't set free. The screen is asking for a word I should have known, a key to a forgotten kingdom, all my own. I tried the names of pets and streets where I once lived, all the secret hopeful promises I gave. But every single one comes back a failure and a lie. And it feels like my password is forgotten in my mind, a version of myself I've truly left behind. The data's all right there, but it's encrypted and it's deep. A promise to myself I guess I couldn't keep, a user that this current system cannot find. I think of all the feelings that I stored in there, the poetry, the foolishness, the heartfelt prayer. That person who was hopeful, who was unafraid a beautiful and yet a temporary serenade. The security question asks what my first dream was, and I just stare in silence for the simple fact, because the answer is a memory I can no longer reach, and it feels like my password's forgotten in my mind. Lost my way, but now I'm finding on, following the pull of inner word. Compass rose tattooed upon my heart, guiding me to make a brand new start. East to west and south to north, setting on my journey forth. Every point leads somewhere true, to the person I pursue. My compass rose won't let me stray, shows me which direction's my way. No more drifting on the sea. This internal guide sets me free. Compass rose, my faithful star, shows me who I really are. Magnetic pull toward my destiny, trusting what's inside of me. Charts and maps can only show so much. My intuition has that special touch. Mountains high and valleys low, through it all I know which way to go. This internal navigation leads me to my liberation. My compass rose won't let me stray, shows me which direction's my way. No more drifting on the sea. This internal guide sets me free. Compass rose, my faithful star, shows me who I really are. When the storms blow me off course, I'll tap into that inner force, recalibrate and find my way, living true from day to day. My compass rose won't let me stray, shows me which direction's my way. No more drifting on the sea. This internal guide sets me free. Compass rose, my faithful star, shows me who I really are. Following my compass home, home. Never meant to be alone. Home, yeah. I've read about the kind of love that feels just like a war, a constant battleground where you're always keeping score. I've seen the kind of passion that will burn you to the ground, a beautiful disaster of the lost and of the found. And for a long time I believed that was the only way, that love was meant to challenge you and test you every day. I thought it should be complicated, thought it should be hard, a game of constant strategy, of playing your best card. But then you walked into my life like a gentle calming breeze, and you put my restless worried and anxious heart at ease. There was no hidden meaning, there were no confusing games, just the simple honest beauty of the way you say my name. Cause this is easy love, it's as natural as the rain. It doesn't cause me worry and it does me pain. It's a Sunday morning feeling, it's a coffee in my hand, it's a language that my soul was always meant to understand. Oh, it doesn't have to shout to prove that it is strong and true. The simple, sweet and soulful, easy love I found. We can sit in total silence and it never feels awkward, cause we're speaking with our hearts without a single spoken word. I can tell you all my secrets, I can show you all my fears, and you just listen patiently, and you wipe away my tears. There's no pressure to be perfect, there's no standard to achieve, just the freedom to be honest and the courage to believe that what we have is genuine, that what we have is real, the most profound and simple way a human heart can feel. Cause you walk into my life like a gentle calming breeze, and you put my restless worried and anxious heart at ease. There was no hidden meaning, there were no confusing games, just the simple honest beauty of the way you say my name. Cause this is easy love, it's as natural as the rain. It doesn't cause me worry and it does me pain. Oh, it's a Sunday morning feeling, it's a coffee in my hand. Oh, yeah. It's a language that my soul was always meant to understand. Oh, it doesn't have to shout to prove that it is strong and true, strong and true. Simple, sweet and soulful, easy love I found with you. And some might think it's boring, that it lacks a fiery spark, but I would rather have the candle that illuminates the dark than a firework that's beautiful but over in a flash, and leaves you in the silence with the memory of the crash. Easy love, easy love, easy love, the stars above. This easy love is more than enough for me. You see, so easy. Yeah, so easy. Pink petals falling like gentle snow, walking beneath trees all aglow. Springtime arrived and brought you to me. This is how love's supposed to be. Blossoms blooming everywhere we turn, sweet lessons that we learn. Beauty doesn't last forever, but this moment we'll remember. Cherry blossom rain falling down, covering this sacred ground like confetti from the sky. Perfect moment, you and I. Cherry blossom memories floating on the April breeze. Your smile brings me to my knees. Nature showing us the finest art, just like the beauty in your heart. Seasons change, but memories stay of this perfect spring day. Hand in hand beneath these trees, feeling finally free. Cherry blossom rain falling down, covering this sacred ground like confetti from the sky. Perfect moment, you and I. Cherry blossom rain, so serene, most beautiful thing I've seen. Petals fade, but love grows strong. This is where we both belong. Every ending's a new start. You forever change my heart. Cherry blossom rain falling down, covering this sacred ground like confetti from the sky. Cherry blossom rain, so serene, most beautiful thing I've seen. When blossoms fall next year again, I remember where we've been. Sunset painting the sky in amber glow. Your silhouette's the only thing I know. The summer breeze carrying your sweet perfume in this golden hour. It's just me and you. Colors dancing on your skin. Magic happens when they end. Hold this moment, don't let go. This is where we both belong. In the golden hour light, everything feels so right. Your love shines brighter than the sun. Our story's only just begun. Golden hour, you and I, underneath this painted sky. Warmth surrounds us like a gentle embrace. Lost in wonder, lost in your grace. Time stands still when you're by my side. In this golden moment, there's nothing to hide. Shadows growing long and sweet, our hearts synchronized, complete. Let this evening never fade. In your arms I wanna stay. In the golden hour light, everything feels so right. Their love shines brighter than the sun. Our story's only just begun. Golden hour, you and I, underneath this painted sky. Oh, when the darkness finally comes, yeah, yeah, we'll remember how we shone. Every song, every sunset brings us back to the love we have intact. In the golden hour light, everything feels so right. Your love shines brighter than the sun. Our story's only just begun. Golden hour, you and I, underneath this painted sky. Golden hour fades away, but our love is here to stay. Golden hour fades away, but our love is here to stay.
The world is spinning faster than my heart can keep the pace. A million tiny worries are all running in a race. My mind is full of deadlines and the calls I have to make, the promises I've given and the ones I'm bound to break. The noise is getting louder, the pressure's building high, beneath the calm exterior of a clear and sunny sky. I'm holding all this tension in the corners of my soul, a feeling that I'm losing my grip, I'm losing all control. But then a quiet voice inside me, soft and low and clear, whispering's the one thing that I always need to hear. It tells me to be present, to be right here in this space, and let a gentle, easy smile return upon my face. It says to just breathe, let the air fill up your lungs, let go of all the angry and the anxious hurry tongues. Just breathe and feel the rhythm steady, calm and slow. The universe is telling you it's time to let it go. Find the quiet center in the chaos of the day. Let all the noise and all the static simply fade away and just breathe. And just breathe. I'm thinking of the future, I'm dwelling on the past, living in the moments that were never meant to last, forgetting that the only thing I truly have is now, the sacred precious instant, if I will only just allow myself to feel the beauty of this ordinary grace, the sunlight on my skin, the gentle wind upon my face. It's not about the mountain, it's about the single step, the quiet sacred promises that to myself I've kept. And a quiet voice inside me, soft and low and clear, is whispering the one thing I will always need to hear. It tells me to be present, to be right here in this space, and let a gentle, easy smile return upon my face. It says to just breathe, let the air fill up your lungs, let go of all the angry and the anxious hurry tongues. Just breathe and feel the rhythm steady, calm and slow. The universe is telling you it's time to let it go. Find the quiet center in the chaos of the day. Let all the noise and all the static simply fade away and just breathe. And
planting seeds of hope in fertile ground, waiting patiently for growth to come around, watering dreams with faith each day, pulling weeds of doubt away. Sunshine and rain both have their place in this journey's natural pace. Can't rush what needs time to grow. This is what the wise ones know. Living in my garden state of mind, leaving all the hurry behind, cultivating love and inner peace, watching all my worries cease. Garden state where I can bloom, making my own special room. Seasons teach me patience and respect. Every phase has its effect. Winter's rest prepares for spring. Summer brings the fruits I'll bring. Oh, tending to my soul with care, breathing in the fresh, clean air. Harvest comes to those who wait. This is my natural state, living in my garden state of mind, leaving all the hurry behind, cultivating love and inner peace, watching all my worries cease. Garden state where I can bloom, making my own special room. Roots go deep and planted right, growing toward the light. Every flower has its time. This garden's yours and mine. Living in my garden state of mind, leaving all the hurry behind, cultivating love and inner peace, watching all my worries cease. Garden state where I can bloom, making my own special. Watch me grow, watch me rise, reaching for those clear blue skies. Watch me grow, watch me rise, reaching for those clear blue skies. The water is black, black glass. The air is salt and cold. A story of the evening that is waiting to be told. The city is a skyline of a million diamond lights, a silent witness to my lonely, solitary nights. Oh, I come here to this shoreline when my thoughts are running loud, to escape the noisy comfort of a suffocating crowd. The rhythm of the tide is a slow and steady friend on which my weary, worried, and my wounded soul depend. And the only thing above me that seems to understand is that perfect circle hanging over this forgotten land. It asks for no confession, it doesn't judge my sin, it just illuminates the quiet, lonely state I'm in. Oh, you're my heart. cries out softly, a low and gentle sound from a ship that's heading somewhere that I know I'll never be bound. For my journey is an inward one, my travels are within, to find the place where healing can courageously begin. And you've seen me at my strongest, and you've seen me at my worst, through the seasons of my famine and the seasons of my thirst. And you've never looked away, you've never seemed to change it, a familiar friendly face within a world that's wild and strange. And the only thing above me that seems to understand is that perfect circle hanging over this forgotten land. It asks for no confession, it doesn't judge my sin, it just illuminates the quiet, hopeful state I'm in. Oh, you're my harbor moon, silent and so bright. You pull the tide of sadness from my heart and you make it right. You hang there in the stillness, you hang there in the blue, and you make me feel there's someone who is watching my life through. You don't need to say a word, I know you'll be there soon. My constant, my companion, my beautiful harbor moon. And I wonder if you're looking at this very moon tonight from a different window in a different pale of light. Does it make you feel as peaceful? Does it make you feel as small in the face of something beautiful that will outlast us all? Harbor moon, coming soon. My harbor moon, a lonely, lovely tune, shining down, on this lonely town. My harbor moon. Oh, yeah. I'm walking with my head down, lost in thought, in all the tiny battles I have fought. The city's gray, a backdrop for my mood, a lonely and a quiet solitude. And then my eyes just happened to fall down on this forgotten corner of the town, and see a sign of hope I didn't know. A tiny flower in a crack in the pavement grows, a stubborn and a beautiful display of finding your own light in your own way. It didn't ask for permission or for space. They just found beauty in a broken place, a quiet lesson in the jungle. It's surrounded by the concrete and the stone. It's had to do its growing all alone. It doesn't have the glory of the rose, but it's the strongest kind of light that heaven knows. My eyes just happen to fall down on this forgotten corner of the town, and see a sign of hope I didn't know. Driving through the desert, the stars are cold and bright. The only living creature in the darkness of the night. I'm searching for a signal, I'm turning the dial slow. Just wanna hear a human voice, a feeling that I know. But all I get is whispers, a crackle and a hiss, a lonely conversation in a silent abyss. A metaphor for how I'm feeling deep inside. Nowhere left to run to, nowhere left to hide. And I'm caught between the station, in the space between the song, in the empty hollow feeling where nothing quite belongs. Trying to tune in to a frequency that's clear, but all I hear is my own doubt. All I hear is my own fear. It's just static on the radio and silence in my heart. I'm looking for a sign, I'm looking for a start, to a brand new chapter, to a different, better tune. Beneath the cold and silent desert moon, but the message isn't coming through. The signal is too weak for all the words I wanna hear and all the words I wanna speak. It's just static on the radio. Yeah. I remember when our love was like a top 40 hit. Played it on repeat, couldn't get enough of it. The harmony was perfect, the melody was strong. We were singing our own anthem all summer, all year long. But then the signal faded and the music died away, and we were left with nothing, nothing left to say. Just the awkward empty silence, the crackle and the hiss. How did we end up in a lonely place like its fill of the quiet of the desert, of the beauty of the night. And maybe I will find my song in the coming morning's light. Static on the radio, let the static flow. Static on the radio, it's time to let it go. Letting the silence heal me slow. Static fades, you know. Hey. The rust is creeping on the metal chains, a monument to all the summer rains. The wooden seats are worn and showing gray. I used to spend my childhood here and play. The ghosts of laughter hang here in the air. A simple time without a single care. And now I'm standing where I used to fly. This empty swing set underneath the sky is a bittersweet and beautiful reminder that I was once a more contented finder of simple joys and uncomplicated truth. In the golden fleeting moments of my youth, and I just watch the lonely clouds drift by. I push my feet against the dusty ground, the only one for miles and miles around. I thought that I could touch the treetops then, a feeling I may never feel again. The ghosts of laughter hang here in the air. A simple time without a single care. And now I'm standing where I used to fly. This empty swing set underneath the sky is a bittersweet and beautiful reminder that I was once a more contented finder of simple joys and uncomplicated truth. In the golden fleeting moments of my youth, and I just watch the lonely clouds drift by. It's waiting for a new set of small hands to understand what no one understands. The time's a thief who steals the simple things and leaves the memory of the joy it brings. Empty swing set, I won't forget the ghosts in the air, a silent prayer. dispelling all the shadows and the gloom. It's not too dark, it's not too weak or pale. A tiny little detail that can't fail. I lift it out and watch the final drop. A tiny perfect amber tear that stops and hangs there for a moment full of grace. Oh, the piece of a perfectly steeped tea bag in this time and place. It's a tiny act of self-care and control to soothe a tired and a weary soul when everything feels chaotic and so wrong. This is where I truly can belong. A quiet and a deeply needed space. The world demands perfection every day, in every single thing I do and say. And mostly I just fail and fall behind, a constant and a weary uphill grind. But I can do this one thing pure and right. Yeah, yeah. I'm walking through the aisles of yesterday, where forgotten objects come to play. A dusty lamp, a worn-out wooden chair. A history is hanging in the air. Each item has a story it could tell, of where it's been and how it loved so well, of different hands it passed through on the way. I feel like I'm an antique shop today, full of memories and dusty precious things. The quiet joy a simple object brings, a little scuffed, a little worse for wear, but still a treasure beyond all compare, with a history that will not fade away. Ooh. A stack of postcards from a foreign land, with faded ink and an elegant hand. A music box that plays a tinny tune about a long forgotten afternoon. Each item has a story it could tell, of where it's been and how it loved so well, of different hands it passed through on the way. Record spinning, a soft vinyl side, dust motes dancing in the low light. Each note a memory pulling me deep into a promise I couldn't keep. Yeah. The scent of old books and your favorite tea. Hey, a quiet haven for you and me. Yeah. This empty armchair, a space you did find, now it's just a ghost you left behind. Yeah. And I trace the pattern in the worn out rug, silent conversation, a lingering hug. Every corner of this place holds a piece of you, a beautiful sadness forever new. I'm living in these velvet echoes now, yeah. A whisper of your laughter, a forgotten vow, yeah. The world outside is rushing, but in here time slows down, surrounded by the ghost of your favorite gown. These velvet echoes, the only sound in the silent kingdom where our love is crowned, yeah. The windows open, the cool night breeze rustles the pages and the autumn trees. I remember you saying, don't ever change. Funny how life can rearrange every plan we made, every single dream got carried away on a silent stream. But the feeling remains, a warmth in the cold, a story in my soul waiting to be told, hey. I trace the rim of your empty cup, praying for a sign to not give up. Every shadow in this place holds a piece of you, a bittersweet comfort, forever true. I'm living in these velvet echoes now, yeah. A whisper of your laughter, a forgotten vow. Slows down, surrounded by the ghost of your favorite gown. These velvet echoes, the only sound in the silent kingdom where our love is crowned. Some might call it lonely, I just call it home. Sanctuary, I'm never truly alone. Oh, you're in the silence, in the gentle hum, waiting for the day my own echoes come, yeah, yeah. Velvet echoes all around me, yeah, the sweet sound. You're all I see in these velvet echoes, eternally. Velvet echoes, we're walking home, the hour's getting late. Beneath the watchful eye of sleeping fate, the world is quiet, we are all alone, in a circle of the golden light that's thrown. And something in this hazy amber glow makes it safe to let my truest feelings show. The truth comes out, it doesn't even try. These are my street light confessions. You and I were saying things we never would by day, in a fragile and a beautifully honest way. The darkness is us safe from all the world's demanding cruel change. Beneath a patient and a listening sky, your face is half in shadow, half in light. It makes you look so different in the night, more vulnerable and more open and more true than the person that the daylight thinks it knew. And something in this hazy amber glow makes it safe to let my truest feelings show. The truth comes out, it doesn't even try. These are my streetlight confessions. You and I were saying things we never would by day, in a fragile and a beautifully honest way. The darkness is a cloak that keeps us safe from all the world's demanding cruel change. Beneath a patient and a listening sky, maybe we'll forget when morning comes, the beating of these late night honest drums. But the truth will still be hanging in the air, silent and a beautifully answered prayer. Streetlight confession, no more questions. Streetlight confessions, yeah. In the hazy glow, now I know. The world is asking more than I can give. It's getting harder every day to live up to the standards that I set so high. Beneath a tired and an anxious sky, my social battery is flashing red. I'd rather stay at home inside my head. The energy I have is almost gone. I'm running on a low battery till dawn. A quiet is all that I have left. Of all my motivation, I'm bereft. I need to plug myself into the peace, to find a gentle and a sweet release, and wait until a new day can be born. Until a new day can be born. The invitations just keep coming in, a social battle that I cannot win. A simple conversation feels like work, a heavy and demanding little quirk. My social battery is flashing red. I'd rather stay at home inside my head. The energy I have is almost gone. I'm running on a low battery till dawn. A quiet is all that I have left. Of all my motivation, I'm bereft. I need to plug myself into the peace, to find a gentle and a sweet release, and wait until a new day can be born. Yeah. Not that I don't care, it's that I can't pretend to be a healthy, thriving plant when all my roots are dry and need some rain to wash away the weariness and pain. The low battery, low battery, low battery, low battery, low battery, low battery. Let me be, yeah, sweet breeze. Low battery, find peace. Low battery, low battery. Low battery, low battery, low battery. I used to think that love was just a game of chance and luck, a fragile, hopeful feeling that could easily get stuck between the misconnections and the timing that was wrong. A temporary melody in a much more lonely song. I walked a path of solitude, I thought it was my fate to always be the one who was a little bit too late. Yeah. I'd given up on destiny, I'd given up on signs. I was just content with reading in between the lines. But the moment that I saw you, the universe stood still, and every empty space inside my heart began to fill. It wasn't a decision, it wasn't even a choice. It was like I'd finally come home when I heard your gentle voice. 'Cause I think we were written in the stars a long, long time ago. A secret constellation that only we could know. Every step I ever took was leading me to you. A cosmic, beautiful design, amazing and so new. And all the lonely nights I spent just staring at the sky, I was really only waiting for you to come passing by. It was written in the stars. And now the world looks different, it's brighter than before. Every day with you I'm finding more I can adore. The way you finish my sentence, the way you read my mind, the gentle, easy comfort that I thought I'd never find. You're the peace in my confusion, you're the quiet in my soul. You took the fractured pieces of my heart and made them whole. And I've never felt a feeling so powerful and true as this undeniable connection that I have with you. 'Cause the moment that I met you, the universe stood still, and every empty space inside my heart began to fill. It wasn't a decision, it wasn't even a choice. It was like I'd finally come home when I heard your gentle voice. 'Cause I think we were written in the stars a long, long time ago. A secret constellation that only we could know. Every step I ever took was leading me to you. A cosmic, beautiful design, amazing and so new. And all the lonely nights I spent just staring at the sky, I was really only waiting for you to come passing by. It was can be an ocean in the middle of a game, with waves of worry crashing and a wind that wants to wail. It can be a busy highway with no signs and too much speed, planning frantic, anxious, and unproductive, hurried seed. I get lost inside the traffic, I get pulled out by the tide, and the quiet, gentle person that I am will run and hide behind a wall of action, behind a busy, frantic face, lost within the hurried, anxious, modern human race. But I found a secret garden, a place I go to hide, where the noise of all the world outside will silently subside. It's not a place that's on a map, it's a place that's hard to find, unless you're willing to look deep inside your own untroubled mind. And there I find a stillness of heart I've never known, a quiet, gentle kingdom that is totally my own. And the waves begin to settle, and the wind begins to cease, and I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. It's a feeling of returning, it's a feeling of release, where all the pressures of the world will finally gently cease in the stillness of my heart. It's taken me a lifetime to learn how to get there, to learn that the solution is a silent, simple prayer, not to a God above me, but to the God that is within, the part of me that knows just where a new day should begin. It's in the quiet spaces, in the moments in between, the most profound and sacred, holy place I've ever been. And I can take that feeling with me when I walk out of the door. And I'm not that same stressed person that I was the day before, 'cause I found a secret garden, a place I go to hide, where the noise of all the world outside will silently subside. It's not a place that's on a map, it's a place that's hard to find, unless you're willing to look deep inside your own and busy mind. And there I find a stillness of heart I've never known, a quiet, gentle kingdom that is totally my own. Oh, and the waves begin to settle, and the wind begins to cease, and I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. There's a feeling of returning, it's a feeling of release, where all the pressures of the world will finally gently cease in the stillness of my heart. Oh, and the more I choose to visit, the easier it is to find that peaceful, gentle refuge for my body and my mind. And it's there for you as well, if you are brave enough to see steaming hot. But then the worries and the day I got. I meant to sit and savor every drop, to make the hurried, anxious spinning stop. But something always seems to get in the way. My life is like a half-finished coffee day, a good intention that has lost its heat, a promise to myself I can't complete, stuck between the bitter and the sweet, a quiet and a personal new defeat. Just waiting for the closing of the day. I think about the books I've left half read, the important loving words I left unsaid, the projects that I started with a spark, and then abandoned somewhere in the dark. I meant to sit and savor every drop, to make the hurried, anxious spinning stop, but something always seems to get in the way. My life is like a half-finished coffee day, a good intention that has lost its heat, a promise to myself I can't complete, stuck between the bitter and the sweet, a quiet and a personal defeat. Just waiting for the closing of the day. Maybe tomorrow I will learn to stay, to drink the coffee and to save the day, to finish what I started and see it through, and find a way to make my dreams come true. Half-finished coffee, get the world off me. Half-finished coffee, lost its heat. Can't be beat. I'm in my favorite chair, the lamp is low. The world outside is putting on a show of wind and rain, a wild and stormy sound, but peace and quiet in this room abound. I'm lost inside a world that isn't mine, a beautiful and well-constructed line. And then I reach the final word and make a move. Oh, the gentle sound of a page turning, a familiar groove, a soft and a rustling papery release, a promise of a continued inner peace, is a sound of progress and of hope and more. The quietest and yet most hopeful roar, the only kind of rhythm I approve. Each turn's a tiny step into the deep, a promise that the author's meant to keep. The story's building and the plot is new, and I can't wait to see what they will do. house is quiet, the afternoon is gray. I'm watching all my worries drift away. I'm holding porcelain, it's warm and deep, a silent promise that my soul can't keep. It's not about the taste, it's not the heat. There's something meditating so sweet, a lesson in the impermanence of things. I'm watching the steam from a teacup, the peace it brings, a tiny ghost that dances and then fades. A series of beautiful, soft charades. It doesn't try to stay, it just lets go. A quiet and a deeply soulful flow, the gentlest of all life's offerings. It rises like a prayer into the air, a tiny answer to a silent prayer. Yeah, it disappears and doesn't leave a trace. A lesson in humility and grace. It's not about the taste, it's not the heat. It's something meditating so sweet, a lesson in the impermanence of things. I'm watching the steam from a teacup, the peace it brings, a tiny ghost that dances and then fades. A series of beautiful, soft charades. It doesn't try to stay, it just lets go. A quiet and a deeply soulful flow, the gentlest of all life's offerings. It teaches me that beauty doesn't last, that holding on just keeps you in the past. The key is just to watch it come and go, and trust the steady and the gentle flow. Steam from a teacup, filling my cup. Yeah, dancing in the dawn, until the dawn. The highways humming a hypnotic tune under the lonely afternoon. The lines on the road are flashing by like the years of my life, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking of you in the town we left behind. A memory that's always on my mind. Every mile I put between us in that place, I can still see your smile, I can still see your face. The sun is setting in my weary eyes, painting the colors of our last goodbyes. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the pain, but every single thought just brings me back again. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. was playing some forgotten song that we used to sing to all summer long. I almost changed the station, but I let it play and let the memory have its way. Remember driving with the windows down, the kings and queens of that sleepy little town. We had it all mapped out, a perfect grand design. Never thought your road would be different from mine. The darkness is falling in my weary eyes, under the blanket of these starry skies. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the ghost of the 1% that I miss the most. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. Oh, the road ahead is empty, dark and wide, with just my own reflection right here by my side. And I have to believe there's a reason for it all, a reason we rise, a reason we fall. Rearview mirror, fading out of sight. In my rearview mirror, alone with the night, getting smaller, smaller, still shining bright. Is thick with memory. The cicadas start their song, a soundtrack to a summer that felt beautifully so long. The heat is rising from the pavement in a lazy, gentle wave, a prisoner of the feelings that I've tried so hard to save. From the winter of my sorrow, from the autumn of my pain, quiet, warm and gentle hope that you'd be back again. But summer has returned now, and I'm still here on my own, in the garden of a memory that I have only ever known. And the scent of fresh cut grass is like a punch right to the soul, a bittersweet reminder of a time I felt so whole. Were so endless and the days were warm and slow, and we were just two dreamers with a long, long way to go. Lost inside this August haze, a dream I can't forget. The ghost of your sweet laughter is a sound I haven't met, in what feels just like a lifetime, and what feels just like a day. Summer that you stole my heart, and then you walked away. And every year it comes back, this beautiful sad ache, for the love of my own lifetime, for my own and foolish sake, in this August hate. August haze. We lie and watch the storm clouds from the safety of the porch. And you said our love was like a bright and never burning torch that would guide us through the darkness, that would light our lonely way. And I was young enough and fool enough to believe the words you'd say. Now I'm watching the heat lightning in the distance all alone, from the safety of a fortress that I have built from skin and bone. And I'm not sure if I'm wiser or if I'm just more terrified of the beautiful, sad, lovely truth of the part of me that died. And instead of precious just beside that quest ride dream I show, I can't say the ghost of your sweet laughter is a sound I haven't met. And what feels just like a lifetime, and what feels just like a day. The summer that you stole my heart and then you walked away, and every year it comes back. This beautiful sad ache for the love of my own lifetime, for my own and foolish sake in this August haze. Yeah, maybe time doesn't heal, maybe it just teaches you to hide the gaping, wounded emptiness you're carrying inside, behind a smile for summer and a tolerance for heat. The bittersweet and beautiful, the victory and defeat. August haze. For days and days in this August haze. In so many ways, I swear, in the August haze. The morning light is hidden the dark wood in ways I never truly understood. It's showing all the history and the grace of this familiar and this sacred space. And I can see the ghosts of every glass, of every single moment that has passed, a faint and circular and hazy stain. These rings on the table, a map of joy and pain, a silent testament to all our friends, on whom a quiet evening's mood depends. Each circle is a story and a night beneath a warm and confidential light. A perfect memory in the wood grain, a perfect memory in the wood grain. There's one from your own coffee cup, I know, from that quiet Sunday morning long ago, and one from a bottle of the cheapest wine, the night you promised you would be all mine. I can see the ghosts of every glance, of every single moment that has passed. A faint and circular and hazy stain. These rings on the table, a map of joy and pain, a silent testament to all our friends, on whom a quiet evening's mood depends. Each circle is a story and a night, beneath a warm and confidential light. I'll never polish them away with wax. They are the beautiful and honest facts of a life that's shared, imperfect and so true. A history of me, a history of you. On the table, a modern fable, joy and pain, in the wood grain. My thumb is holding down the final lines, a universe of beautiful designs is coming to a close right in my hand. A world I've come to love and understand. I've lived with these old friends for weeks on end, a journey that I wish would not transcend into a simple finished memory. Oh, the bittersweet last page of the book for me, a quiet morning for a world I leave behind, a kind of peace you can't expect to find. I'll close the cover with a gentle sigh and say a soft and a profound goodbye to the person I was paid to be. Yeah. The author's final words are kind and deep, a promise that the characters will keep on living long after I've closed the bag and put the treasured volume on the stack. I've lived with these old friends for weeks on end, a journey that I wish would not transcend into a simple finished memory. Oh, the bittersweet last page of the book for me, a quiet morning for a world I'll leave behind, a kind of peace you can't expect to find. I'll close the cover with a gentle sigh and say a soft and a profound goodbye to the person I was paid to be. It's sad to leave, but beautiful to know that other worlds are waiting, soft and low, for me to open up a brand new door and find a place I've never been before. The final page, turn a new page, yeah. A gentle sigh, a sweet goodbye. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The winter sky is sharp and crystal clear. I'm in a different city than last year, and everything around me feels so new. I'm searching for a familiar point of view, yeah. My breath is fogging in the chilly air. I'm looking for a sign that you still care. And then my eyes adjust and I can see the 3 stars of Orion's belt. They comfort me, my constant friend, no matter where I go. A steady and a reassuring glow. You're the same above the city as you were at home. The only friend I have when I'm alone. A cosmic promise just for me to see. I remember as a child I looked for you, yeah. From my bedroom window with the painted blue, yeah. You felt so close, I thought that I could climb and step right out of ordinary time. You've watched me grow and change throughout the years. You've seen my triumphs and you've seen my tears, and you have never, ever looked away. The 3 stars of Orion's belt, they comfort me, my constant friend, no matter where I go. A steady and a reassuring glow. You're the same above the city as you were at home. The only friend I have when I'm alone. A cosmic promise just for me to see. I wonder if she's looking at you too, and if the sight of you is seeing her right through. Are we connected by your ancient light? Are you our secret messenger tonight? Orion's belt, the way I've always felt, yeah. Shining through the dark, a hopeful spark, yeah.